Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the previous lectures, we have talked about writing an essay in its parts. Our writing practice started from writing process, then making an outline, then writing an introductory paragraph, and writing a thesis statement, and then writing a body paragraph, and then writing a concluding paragraph. And now we are going to recap the entire learning process, and we are going to talk about writing an essay. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to define what is an essay. You will be able to recognize parts of an essay, and you will have practice on writing an essay. An essay is based on introduction, body paragraphs, and conclusion. What is an essay? So far we have done a practice on every part of an essay, and now we are going to recap each and everything, and before that we need to know what is an essay. Essay is a short formal piece of writing dealing with a single subject. Usually it contains 5 or more paragraphs. So there is a hamburger model that the first paragraph is an introductory paragraph at the top, and then body paragraphs, the meat, and the concluding paragraph again, bottom bun. Bottom and top bun is based on introduction and concluding paragraphs. So it will be like that. When you will practice writing an essay, it would be like that you should have a introductory paragraph, then body paragraphs, and then concluding paragraph. So now we are going to talk about parts of an essay. In general, an academic essay has 3 parts. First is introduction. Introduction gives the reader an idea of what they are going to learn. Then is the middle part of the essay, that is the body, and that is usually based on 3 to 5 paragraphs, and that provide evidences used to prove and persuade the reader. Then at the end, concluding paragraph that summarizes the content and findings of the essay. So now we are going to talk about parts of an essay. First part of an essay is introduction. That in fact introduces a topic or subject. It is the big picture, and it provides points and ideas in brief. It is based on 2 parts. The first part is based on general statements, where you have to write few sentences about the subject or the topic in order to catch the attention of the reader. And there will be a thesis statement. It is a single sentence that tells the reader the main points of the topic and states the overall plan of the essay. So let's see, let's look at the example that how this introduction is made. Look here. In this example, I have provided you the general statements, and at the end we have got a thesis statement also. General statement is highlighted in blue, whereas thesis statement is highlighted in yellow. So we have got 2 general statements and 1 thesis statement. Now let's look at the second part of the essay, that is middle. Middle section of the essay consists of one or more paragraphs, and it is followed by the introduction. Each paragraph supports the main idea of your essay by breaking it down into smaller parts or ideas or subtopics. So each body paragraph consists of a topic sentence and several supporting sentences. A conclusion sentence draws the paragraph together. Look at the slides. I have provided you there 3 paragraphs, and all these paragraphs are in fact the consequence of the introductory paragraph, and the topic sentence of each paragraph is based on the thesis statement. Look at the example. Here I have just provided one paragraph of you can say middle part of an essay, and look here in blue I have provided you topic sentence. The first sentence of this paragraph is the topic sentence, whereas in yellow are the supporting sentences, and then in gray is the concluding sentence. So supporting sentences are in fact providing evidences to support the idea presented in the topic sentence, and concluding sentence is concluding the entire discussion. Then the last part of the essay is the conclusion. It completes the essay by summarizing and repeating the most important ideas. This is very important to remember, that conclusion can also include an opinion, prediction, or a solution to a problem. We have already talked about these parts separately, but in this lecture, I am going to recap the entire essay. Here is the example of conclusion. Conclusion, in fact, summarizes the main ideas and provides the prediction. And here I have provided the summary of the main ideas. In fact, the thesis statement is rephrased here, and at the end we are having a prediction also. So here is an example, another example, complete example. I am going to provide you introduction, general statements, and then thesis statement. You can look at that and you will get a very good idea about that, how general statements are produced and how thesis statement is furnished. And then this is the body paragraph, topic sentence, and then supporting sentences, and at the end concluding sentence. And this is the conclusion, summary of main ideas. At the end there is a promise or resolution. So this is the short recap on essay writing, that before embarking on writing an essay you should have a very clear conception that how you will write the essay. So I'm going to have a recap at the end. Look at this diagram, that introduction, general statements and information about the topic is provided. Thesis statement is provided, which lists the main ideas in the essay. Then body paragraph supporting the main ideas of the thesis statement and begin with the topic sentence. And then conclusion, which is the brief summary of the main points of the essay. So this is all about writing an essay. Before that, in the previous lectures, we have talked about essay writing in parts. But in this particular lesson, we have learned about it as a whole. And in the next lectures, we'll be talking about the parts of the essay and the kinds of essays, different kinds of essays. So I would suggest you to write an essay now. as we have completed each and everything, and now you can do your own practice, starting from writing an outline till writing a complete essay on any one of the topic. And if you have any question, you can ask me anytime. This is the end of the presentation. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.